Jenny at the Little Market Cafe, well, that place is booming. The fire pit was on, the s'mores were roasting, and everybody was so happy. Come over. Come here. Oh, my goodness me. The Phoenix, that restaurant was pumping. The interior was immaculate. And now Ellicott City has this beautiful gastropub to be really proud of. It's been an absolute pleasure. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you so much.
Good night, guys. They may have been down, but now, trust me, they're definitely not out, and they are back. Back with a meaningful purpose. My work in Ellicott City may have been done, but there are many other cities that have also struggled and been hit by unexpected devastation, so my work's not done. Ellicott City, what a beautiful place. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Congratulations on a gorgeous town. Man.
Right now on KIDK Eyewitness News 3, the Idaho Falls School District is pushing its opening date for school back.
Plus, the Idaho Education Association is coming out against the proposed COVID liability legislation in Boise.
And a look at the latest COVID-19 numbers in our area.
Plus, an air quality alert has been posted for eastern Idaho. How the very latest on the air quality. Eyewitness News 3 starts right now.
Now, KIDK Eyewitness News 3.
In our top story tonight, Idaho Falls School District 91 will push its reopen date for school back to August 31st. Tonight, they held a special session. Bree Clark was there for that. Bree?
Yeah, Todd, it was a packed house as they addressed possibly delaying the start of school until September 8th. This was the only thing discussed despite concerns over their reopening plans. Regardless, parents and teachers showed up to voice their concerns about the blue reopening plan that was decided last week. Though it wasn't mentioned directly, board members had this to say come the end of the meeting.
We're Idaho Falls, we're Idaho. This is our community. We need to stand up and be proud. We need to go to B-dubs after this, and whether we wanted it on the 2nd, or excuse me, on the 26th or the 31st or the 8th, we should go get a Dr. Pepper for me and a beer for you, and we should watch the game together and just agree to disagree. Just know we're trying to do our best.
District 91 is expected to have another meeting come August 31st. They have not said whether they will be discussing the controversial blue plan or not.
Proposed COVID-19 liability legislation in Boise is coming under fire from the Idaho Education Association. The special session liability bill would protect public institutions and businesses from civil lawsuits as a result of the pandemic. The IEA is calling it the No Accountability Bill. Lawmakers say that's a misunderstanding, as schools and businesses are expected to act in good faith under the bill. IEA President Lane McAnally says legislators should be focused on providing schools with the resources they need, not taking away their accountability.
We've been ringing the alarm bell for a long time on the social and emotional needs of our educators and our students. We need more nurses in the classroom or in the schools. We need more teachers. We need more support professionals. We need those psychologists and counselors to help with the social and emotional needs. We've been in a global pandemic now for quite a while, and it's taken a toll on our students, and we know that we're going to need more resources for them.
Governor Brad Little plans to consider the bill during next week's special legislative session.
Distance learning could be enabling child predators to target our kids online while they learn.
KIDK Eyewitness News 3 reporter Chelsea Breyer shows us experts are reminding parents tonight of the dangers lurking on the internet.
Since the start of the pandemic, experts say online predators have been very active on social networks, messaging apps, and online games. Samantha Gamble is the Predator Identification Team Coordinator for Innocent Lives Foundation. They track and locate online predators. They have turned in 141 online predators so far this year. Last year, that number was at 86.
COVID has definitely caused a surge in CSAM, or child sexual abuse material.
being traded online.
Internet service providers indicate that internet use overall is up 30% due to the pandemic.
Predators are realizing that and capitalizing on that they know that, okay, kids are going to be online and their parents are working. They're busy. And okay, the schools might be giving them laptops, but those schools may not know how to actually secure those laptops.
Parents should make sure their kids are only clicking on links and visiting websites coming from their teacher. It is important to be aware of the tricks predators use to make themselves indistinguishable from genuine online friends. Trying to get you to take pictures or to get you away from your friends are some red flags.
Another one would be to actually send you gifts. So oftentimes predators will try to build trust by sending either like in-game currency or even as far as cell phones and gaming consoles. Anytime somebody you don't know is offering you a gift online, just stop the conversation right there.
Children should be aware if a stranger on the internet begins asking for more details, especially about their problems. Predators will then use that information as a means of building trust. An unhealthy friendship may form, beginning with asking for selfies and eventually develop into asking the child for risque pictures. Samantha says parents should openly communicate with their kids and help them spot when someone may be pretending to be someone they're not online. Reporting in Idaho Falls, I'm Chelsea Breyer.
You can visit our website at kidk.com for more information on how to keep your kids safe while online.
Well, the Eastern Idaho Public Health District has confirmed another death in Bonneville County, a man in his 70s. This is the 7th death in the county and the 9th in the health district, with 1 death in Fremont and Jefferson counties. Fewer people are hospitalized in the Eastern Idaho Public Health District compared to yesterday. Tonight, 27 people are in the hospital. It comes with 66 new cases and 291 total active cases. The death toll remains at 6 tonight for Southeastern Idaho Public Health. 12 people are in the hospital. The district reported 31 new cases today. It's monitoring 181 active cases.
The Provo, Utah City Council is discussing a possible face mask mandate and other coronavirus prevention measures tonight. The emergency meeting is happening shortly before students begin to return to college classes. Council members are worried the city isn't as well prepared as it should be for the return of BYU students. The mayor pushed back on the possibility of a mask mandate, saying it is better to educate people instead.
Well, the coronavirus is now popping up in the Bannock County Jail after 4 inmates tested positive this week. The sheriff's office says the first person started feeling symptoms on Sunday night. 5 others started feeling sick the next day. As of this morning, up to 15 inmates have started showing symptoms of the virus. The sheriff's office says they started testing all 235 inmates yesterday and already started isolating those feeling symptoms. Staff issued masks to the inmates to wear at their choice, and all staff are now required to wear a mask at work.
The Idaho Department of Correction is being sued in federal court by an environmental group. That group says the North Central Idaho prison is dumping pollution into the waters that feed into the Snake River. The Idaho Department of Correction has not yet filed a response to the lawsuit. Snake River Waterkeeper, the group, filed the lawsuit last week. That group claims waste and sewage from the Northern Idaho Correctional Institution in Cottonwood is flowing into Lawyer Creek, the Clearwater River, and eventually the Snake River.
The Eastern Idaho branch of the Idaho Food Bank is coordinating a large-scale and free food distribution tomorrow in Idaho Falls. The Farmers to Families Food Box Program is part of the USDA's Coronavirus Food Assistance Program. It starts at 4 p.m. at the Grand Teton Mall, Sears parking lot. They are preparing for approximately 1,000 people to attend. Each household will receive 2 boxes of food. People will stay in their cars, and volunteers will put the food boxes in their trucks or back seats.
Of course, the big story out there and weather-wise is the smoke and haze just hanging over eastern Idaho and Wyoming today, tonight, and through the weekend. It's all thanks to fires continuing to burn in California. The smoke is getting swept up in our ridge of high pressure, and everything is blowing in here from the southwest. We got smoky conditions out there, and the air quality map now showing us unhealthy for all. Everybody's in the red zone for the Snake River Plain, the Magic Valley, and even now around Soda Springs, with moderate air quality reports around Preston, Salmon, and unhealthy for sensitive groups around Sun Valley. These air quality monitors do fluctuate throughout the day, but we are expecting to see again more smoke and haze with us for tonight and tomorrow. So DEQ has issued an air quality alert. This is also a burn ban for all of southeastern Idaho. The only areas cut out of the air quality alert parts of Custer and Lemhi County, as the air quality not as bad as the rest of us, but still everybody's seeing the smoke in the sky. 74 right now in Idaho Falls, 77 in Pocatello, upper 60s in Jackson, with the wind speeds calming down across the mountains. We still got a bit of a breeze there around the Snake River Plain, and we're going to expect to see more wind with us here for your Friday. You can see a good little wiggle here to the camera with lows back in the 50s tonight. We'll talk more about the warmer temperatures on the way in the extended outlook in just a bit, but for now, we'll send it back over to you guys.
All right. Thanks, Michael. A little later this half hour, a mysterious safe is found by a farmer in his field, taunting him to try and open this thing.
Plus, with the election a few months away, is our Postal Service ready for the early voting?
But first, Joe Biden gets set for the biggest moment of his 5-decade political career during the final night of the Democratic Convention. You'll see it next on KIDK Eyewitness News 3.
You're watching Eyewitness News at 9 on Fox 5.
Attention contractors, Pro Rentals and Sales has all the rental equipment Idaho contractors need, all in one place. From excavators, loaders, boom lifts to mowers, compaction equipment, painter tools, and everything in between. Stop by any of our Pro Rentals and Sales Idaho locations, including our brand new Idaho Falls store at 402 East Anderson. Pro Rentals and Sales rents all the equipment Idaho contractors need, all in one place. Visit your local Pro Rentals and Sales store or go to ProRentalsandSales.com.
Bad sleep.
Oh, the worst.
You know, there's really no excuse for bad sleep. During the Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or to celebrate our newest arrival, come in and test out the outrageously comfortable Casper mattress. Check out the Summit Queen, only $189.99. Plus 5 years, no interest, and free shipping. The Labor Day sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
For 35 years, Bathfitter makes it easy to remodel your bath or shower.
Hi, I'm Bill Booman.
And I'm Rick Booman from Bathfitter. From your free in-home consultation to your installation, we're with you every step of the way, all backed by our lifetime warranty.
Bathfitter's exclusive seamless wall surround gives you the look of tile, slate, or marble. You'll love the result.
Save time and money with Bathfitter. With 3 locations, we serve all of Idaho.
Call now and receive up to $450 off or 18 months no interest. It's better with Bathfitter.
KIDK Eyewitness News 3 continues.
A federal judge has decided prosecutors in New York can have access to President Trump's accounting records for a criminal probe. The decision increases the possibility that the tax records could be sent to a grand jury before the election. But just an hour after the ruling by U.S. District Judge Victor Marrero, President Trump appealed the decision. The president is trying to stop the subpoena from being enforced next week, asking the Second Circuit Court of Appeals for emergency help. The case involves whether he or the Trump Organization violated state laws in connection with hush money payments made to women alleging affairs with Donald Trump.
President Trump's former chief strategist Steve Bannon is under arrest. Federal prosecutors in New York indicted Bannon and 3 other people for allegedly defrauding donors. Prosecutors say it was done through an online crowdfunding campaign known as We Build the Wall. It claimed to raise money to pay for the border wall with Mexico. The 4 men are indicted for allegedly taking hundreds of thousands of dollars donated to the group and using it for personal expenses, among other things.
Joe Biden is hitting the stage in Wilmington, Delaware tonight as the Democratic Party's official presidential nominee.
Natalie Brand is there for the 4th and final night of the convention.
By the dawn's early light, Night 4 of the Democratic National Convention belongs to Joe Biden as he accepts his party's nomination for president. His goal tonight to lay out a positive vision for uniting a divided country and reach out to undecided voters.
It matters that you have in your mind the family that you're trying to reach.
The Biden family bond also on full display, with Hunter and Ashley Biden introducing their dad, and a tribute to Biden's son, Beau, who died from brain cancer 5 years ago.
Joe Biden began attending Democratic conventions in 1972, but none has compared to this year's historic virtual convention, with supporters having to find unique ways to show their enthusiasm during the pandemic.
Some gathered in cars outside the Chase Center in Delaware. Supporters of President Trump also showed up in what's likely a preview of the upcoming general election season. Unity continued to be a theme for the Democrats as several former 2020 candidates stated their case for the Biden-Harris ticket.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris know the dignity of all working Americans.
They are parents and patriots who want the best for us and our country.
We must be the heroes of our generation because we too are America.
Poignant images of social justice also mark the final night, culminating in a powerful tribute to one of the party's giants, the late Congressman John Lewis. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Wilmington, Delaware.
New presidential tickets usually hit the road for a brainstorming trip as soon as their conventions wrap up. But the Biden campaign says this year, Mr. Biden and Ms. Harris will continue their campaigning virtually.
And with that in mind, we are just 75 days away from the November election. The plan in Idaho right now is to go ahead with in-person voting. But there is already a rush on mail-in ballots in Bannock County.
We've received almost 12,000 requests for a ballot in the mail up to this point. So with that, taking that into account, that will also reduce long lines for early voting and also on election day. I don't know what other states do, but we do it right in Idaho. We don't have any mail-in voter fraud at all.
The Idaho legislature is meeting this coming Monday for a special session. Legislators will be talking about making amendments to election laws to keep the election safe and secure during the pandemic.
Fort Hall election officials are also preparing for in-person voting this fall. They will have their 2 voting precincts, one for Bannock County residents and one for Bingham County residents. In the last election, they provided free transit for people to go to the polls, and they said they plan to make sure this year's elections are just as accessible. The Shoshone Bannock tribes are voting in their tribal council election next week. Tomorrow, Linda Larson will have more on that.
Coming up, those California wildfires turn deadly as evacuees worry about their homes they left behind.
And the smoke from that fire burning there in wine country, it's sending smoke in our direction. This is what it looks like right now from the Osborne Bridge webcam south of Island Park. Yeah, you can't even see the mountains tonight. Coming up in just a bit, we'll talk more about the smoke and haze and how long it's expected to stick around.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is here with great offers on a huge selection, like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. And get peace of mind with the Ford Promise. It's summer, so grab the family and head out. It's easier now during the Ford Summer Sales Event. Right now, get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus the peace of mind of the Ford Promise. See your local Ford dealer today.
You might be thinking, why should I wear a mask?
COVID-19 won't affect me.
But what about them?
We get it. Masks can be uncomfortable, and we aren't used to wearing them as we go about our daily lives.
But they help to keep you, the people you interact with, and their loved ones safe.
So if you won't wear a mask to protect yourself, do it for them.
Do your part.
Do your part.
Do your part.
Learn more at one.idaho.gov.
Shopping online for a purple mattress? We get it. With the Smart Comfort Grid made of super comfy yet ultra supportive hyperelastic polymer, that makes for some serious pressure relieving comfort and support. But which purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Let our expert sales staff guide you to your perfect purple. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. Shop Denver Mattress today, your purple mattress headquarters.
Julie was always